Hi LEGO fans! December 1st has arrived faster than my credit card bill after a trip to the LEGO store. That means it's time for the most eagerly awaited tradition on the LEGO calendar. Well, after modular buildings of course. It's my annual LEGO Advent Calendar door opening spectacular. Every day between now and Christmas Eve, I'm opening up every door on every LEGO Advent Calendar, including LEGO City, the Heartlake City Mafia, LEGO Friends, fan favourite LEGO Star Wars, the Disney Princesses, this year themed on Frozen, New Kid on the Block, Minecraft, and of course from the boy wizard, LEGO Harry Potter. This year LEGO's keeping the lineup at 6 calendars, which means no sleep until Christmas, and 144 plastic prisoners waiting to be liberated from their cardboard correctional facilities. Now of course, not all calendars are created equal. They have different price points, especially when it comes to price per part. Coming in at 19.5 cents per piece, Disney Frozen with its Arendelle Christmas theme promises micro dolls and board game shenanigans at £30, €35 or $45 US for just 231 pieces. Will Elsa's premium pricing be worth it, or should we just let it go? Despite a lower price point of 20 quid, €27 or $35, LEGO City, celebrating its 20th anniversary, offers just 186 pieces. That provides a pathetic price to part ratio of 18.8 cents per piece and lots of spoilers on the box. I mean, we all know who's behind door number 24, don't we Santa? Middle of the pack from a price to part perspective is LEGO Star Wars. They've managed to produce their 14th annual Advent Calendar at 17.1 cents per piece, with a premium price tag of 30 Great British pounds, €35 or 45 of Uncle Sam's greenbacks for 263 pieces. This Droidsmith workshop better deliver top tier tat for that kind of cash. The LEGO Minecraft franchise makes its historic debut at exactly 15 cents per piece. This 300 piece blockbuster costs 30 quid, €35 or $45 US. Will the noob have staying power or blow its chance? He's back! Yes, Harry Potter's back for another year and has conjured up 278 pieces at 15.9 cents per piece for £30 sterling, €35 or 45% of a Benjamin. This is the boy wizard's 7th consecutive Advent Calendar smackdown, and those minifigures in exclusive Christmas sweaters better rack up some serious festive bonus points for Gryffindor. Going all out to try and finally win one of these things, the Heartlake City Mafia is back with 237 pieces for just 20 of His Majesty's pounds, €27 or 35 American bucks. Friends has been doling out daily disappointment since 2012, but at this price point, their criminal enterprise is at least affordable. Now at least if I'm going to financially ruin myself for your entertainment, we should at least acknowledge the damage. These 6 calendars contain a combined 1,495 pieces. If you buy all 6 at US retail prices, like I did, you'll be dropping $269.94 plus tax. Not to mention I also bought a second set, just in case I mess up. So please, please, please watch those ads, hit the like button, and help me justify this madness to my accountant. As a reminder, this is a competition, and judging will be absolutely brutal. The calendar I judge to have the best gift of the day will receive 6 points. The second best will get 5, and so on down to 1 point of shame. I'll also award a bonus point to the calendar with the best festive gift of the day. Who said my videos have no Christmas spirit? Okay, it's time to see if this Droidsmith workshop can deliver something more substantial than a bunch of grey triangles trying to be an Imperial Star Destroyer. It's like LEGO finally remembered that Star Wars has more characters than lightsaber-wielding space wizards. Now this calendar is certainly character heavy, but here's the burning question. Is a droid a minifigure, and do we really care? Well, the back of the calendar certainly gives me some hope. It looks like we're in for an adorable Jawa in Christmas sweater, and check out that R8WD-40 or whatever this droid is. At $45, this calendar cost more than my first car, which ironically, unlike LEGO, lost its clutch the first time I drove it. We're paying premium prices for what better be premium droids. Now like all of these calendars, we have a protective flap which covers the mystical portals of joy, or disappointment. In this case we get even more spoilers. It looks like we're getting another recruit for our droid army, and my oh my, not another one of those. Worst of all, is that a weapons rack in disguise? The inside of the flap is very colourful, decorative, and a great way to display all of the Advent atrocities to your friends, unless of course like me, you haven't got any. Now I know this upsets a lot of people, but I do cut the flap off the front of the calendar. It just makes it easier for me to handle on camera. Well, I guess there's no turning back now, so let's open up door number 1 of 144 and get this advent started. We are starting with door number 1, and let's see what we've got behind here. And it is one of these little robots, and I don't think my camera quite got a focus there. We will figure that out. Tiny little thing this, in fact absolutely tiny, one piece behind here, and I would say well, but I should say hey, it is Babu, Frik and not Wicket W Warwick. That is so adorable. Let's just get that out, and it's not going to take much reviewing, but that is a pretty neat little thing. So let's take a look at Babu Frik. And so our first gift on this Advent adventure is none other than Babu Frik. He's the pint-sized droidsmith from The Rise of Skywalker and absolutely freaking adorable. Babu, although tiny, is a masterpiece of LEGO engineering. He's dual moulded from grey and black plastic, and the printing is picture perfect. Just look at all of the detail LEGO managed to print on that face. He's so cute! Despite having maybe 3 minutes of screen time, this is definitely one of the most memorable characters from the movie. Babu Frik is exclusive to the calendar, and the level of detail, even down to the moulded helmet, is superb. He's even got what can only be described as a tiny little thong. Now we all know Babu Frik is a famous droidsmith, but did you know he developed a line of invisible protocol droids? He markets them with the model number C3PO. When it comes to our first day gift from LEGO Star Wars, this is an absolute stonker. Will Babu Frik take home 6 points for gift of the day? We'll find out later in the video. Moving on from Star Wars and making its advent calendar debut, we have the LEGO Minecraft calendar. It nearly blew my mind when LEGO said they were bringing this one out. As you can already see, this is going to have a pretty impressive minifigure count, assuming a creeper is a minifigure. It's a middle-of-the-road 300-piece calendar suitable for minors aged 7+. The back of the calendar is mercifully light on spoilers. I am genuinely curious to see how that Minecraft Christmas tree stacks up in our annual Christmas Tree of the Year competition on Christmas Eve. Will it be pixelated perfection or a blocky disappointment? Using my genuine Minecraft diamond sword, let's reveal the portals of delight or disappointment. Compared to the muted tones on the outside of the box, LEGO has certainly got that Minecraft theming down. The fold-out playmat which I'm about to remove is certainly a little bit more 2D. I guess we've got some indoor space for Alex and Steve, and a dangerous outdoor for Creeper and his friends. This calendar reminds me of the time I left some comments on a post on Minecraft's official Facebook page. I guess they didn't think they were funny because they blocked me. Anyway, let's dive straight in. Door number 1 of 24 on Minecraft, and let's see if they can match what we got from Star Wars. And that looks like a pretty good start. That looks like Alex, and ooh. Oh, well, now it's always a good day when you get a minifigure, but I think this one has a costume. Yeah, we got a creeper sweater. I don't know if that classifies as festive, maybe not, but still very nice indeed and hopefully exclusive. She also has some little things in her hand there. And in all honesty, yeah, I can't see. I'll get those on the macro lens, we'll figure those out, but let's put Alex together. So for day 1 of the Minecraft Advent Calendar's debut year, the LEGO Minecraft team dug deep and is set to rock our world with an Alex minifigure. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Alex comes bearing gifts. We've got a present made out of 2x2 red and yellow plates, and topped off with a 2x2 jumper and a blue bow. Alex is weaponised with this scary looking stick, and she's holding a printed 1x1 round tile representing wheat seeds. Nice attention to detail, LEGO. This part was first found in 21282, the parrot houses. I used to own an obese parrot. I was sorry when he died, but it was a weight off my shoulder. The legs are a generic part and not at all exciting. The same cannot be said for the exclusive torso print featuring the face of a creeper. I'm not sure this qualifies as a holiday sweater, but it is very cool. I like the orange detail which shows Alex's long hair. The detail around the back is good but lacks the wow factor of the front. LEGO is an absolutely perfect medium for recreating Minecraft worlds and characters. I really admire the way LEGO embraces this with the blocky minifigure heads. Although not an uncommon character in LEGO Minecraft sets, you've got to love that exclusive printed torso. I've got a feeling most Minecraft fans will be very pleased with their day 1 gift, but will I be pleased enough to give it 6 points for gift of the day? Stay tuned, my friends! Next up we have the boy what gone done lived, it's Harry Potter! Now the minifigures on the front with those exclusive holiday sweaters make me very excited. Although unconfirmed on the back of the box, it is rumoured that there are 8 minifigures in this year's calendar. Seriously? Did LEGO learn the Gemino curse or something? In any case, the value is pretty magical this year. If the rumoured 8 minifigure count is true, each minifigure is better valued than a Butterbeer at the 3 broomsticks, and considerably cheaper than the therapy I'll need at the end of Advent. While those minifigures may have festive credentials, the other gifts, some may say filler, have less Christmas credentials. I'm sure you all know the spell for opening up an advent calendar. Aloha Mora. I'm really pleased to see a festive scene of Hogwarts in the snow decorating the door flaps. The inner flap is not quite as exciting, but at least it isn't a board game. Now the question is, will door number 1 revealio something more exciting than a Molly Weasley sweater? Let's punch open door number 1 and see what we've got here. And it is always a good day when you get a minifigure, and kind of predictably, we got the boy what gone and lived. The boy what gone and lived, it's Harry Potter. Let's have a look. Yes, there he is. Looks very, yeah, those parts look very generic from the many Harry Potter sets we've had over the past few years with that frightened expression. But we do have an exclusive knitted Christmas jumper. And I believe it's not a Gryffindor themed one. That's actually, yeah, it looks like an owl, so I'm presuming that's Hedwig themed, which is very nice indeed. Anyway, let's cut to the chase, let's get Harry dressed up in his Christmas sweater, and we shall judge him with extreme prejudice. After Babu, Frik from Star Wars and Alex from Minecraft, the Wizarding World design team clearly knew they needed to pull some magic out of the hat. As such, we have none other than the boy what lived, Harry Potter. Because he'd be a pretty useless wizard without one, Harry comes with his trusty wand, 11 inches long, made of holly with a phoenix feather core. Judging by the shortness of the legs, it looks like this calendar is either based on year 1 or year 2. The head is a very common element and used in a bunch of different Harry Potter minifigures. It also comes with an alternate expression, which is my favourite of the two. Equally, if not more uncommon, is Harry's unkempt hair. What really makes this character stand out is the exclusive printed torso. You gotta love a Christmas sweater. The detail on the sweater is absolutely fantastic. We've got the Forbidden Forest and what I can only describe as the Hooters owl carrying a candy cane. That printed detail continues around the back, forming the perfect Christmas sweater. It's always a good day when you get a minifigure, especially from the Harry Potter calendar, but if Harry looks worried, he definitely should be. With only a Christmas sweater for differentiation, will today's effort be enough to earn 6 points for Gryffindor? Let's see what the other 3 calendars have to offer. So after a pretty predictable start from the boy wizard, we have the calendar we all love to hate or hate to love. This year's theme seems to be a holiday sleepover, so we have the return of some beloved characters, and better still, their pets. I'm particularly pleased to see the reappearance of Diabito, the morbidly obese cat. Surprisingly though, Autumn seems to have come back for round 2. Will she stick her finger up to the other calendars and give the LEGO friends a hand on the way to success? Or will there be some facepalm moments? Either way, you've got to hand it to Autumn for giving us some comic relief. To be fair to the LEGO friends, this does have the lowest price to part ratio, and with an expected 5 mini dolls, it's fair to say the Heartlake City Mafia aren't just phoning it in this year. No strangers to gang warfare, I'm sure the Heartlake City Mafia won't be afraid of a bladed weapon. Autumn, on the other hand, might be a little bit worried because she's unarmed. Inside, we escape from cheap shot jokes and get immersed in a nice festive Heartlake City scene. Of course, the calendar does incorporate somewhere to display our festive freebies. This would appear to be the inside space where the Heartlake City Mafia are having a sleepover. In true Heartlake City style, I think it's time for some breaking and entering. So let's see what we can find behind door number 1. Alrighty, you ready? Let's do this! And it's okay. It's always a good day when you get a minifigure, and we do count a doll or a mini doll as a minifigure. Not so sure about microdolls, bad microdolls, but this looks good. I believe that is Aliya. Not that I'm much of an expert on LEGO friends. And she's got her bed, or I guess probably sleeping bag. She's not going to slip into that, but it is a nice looking mini doll. I do see some festive printing on the torso, which is always a good sign for an advent calendar, so she could qualify for a festive bonus point. Well, let's stop gabbing, put her together and see how she looks. So from LEGO Friends, another great day 1 gift. This is Aliya, one of the main characters in LEGO Friends. She's an artist and creative type who is definitely not using her art gallery as a front for currency exchange operations. Definitely not. Her accessory is this pale pink sleeping bag, which looks like it comes from the maximum security prison she just escaped from. The mini doll itself is a really nice gift and exclusive to the calendar. The only exclusive part is the printed torso, but I do like the festive touch. I get the impression all of the mini dolls will be dressed in pyjamas for their sleepover. The bell-bottomed pyjamas are very nice, but the pockets around the back are a telltale sign that this was designed to be a pair of jeans. There is more printed detail around the back, and I do like the snowflake design. I tried to use snowflake as my password once, but the confirmation message kept telling me my passwords were not alike. The face, whilst not new, is nicely sculpted and has some really good printing. Hopefully we won't see some of the printing errors that we saw in last year's calendars. Likewise, I love the curly hair, which is not dissimilar to the abomination I'm growing right now. I was a little worried there was no way to attach the mini doll to the sleeping bag. It turns out the arms do quite a good job. All things considered, this is a pretty nice gift. We've got a mini doll, a sizable accessory, and even some festive theming. Festive enough to get a bonus point? We'll find out very soon. Our penultimate day one calendar is the Disney calendar, in particular the Disney Frozen calendar. Reminds me of that time I hid my money in the freezer, cold hard cash. Speaking of cold hard cash, this is arguably the worst value calendar with a price to part ratio of 19.5 cents. Worse still, it contains microdolls instead of mini dolls, and not many of those. Flipping over to the back of the calendar, the true horror of this year's offering from Disney becomes apparent. Ignoring previous failures from other calendars, Frozen is flogging the dead horse that is the board game concept. Were they really that low on ideas? Well, I suppose it might get better inside. Well, inside the calendar is a bit of a surprise. Either LEGO's avoiding any spoilers, or they showed us absolutely anything that's good on the front of the box. That said, I think this image on the top of the box isn't leaving anything to the imagination. At least the artwork on the festive portals is pleasantly pleasing. We've got a large Christmas tree, unironically made of frozen fractals. On the inside flap, which I won't be sorry to cut away, we have the game board for Disney's crappy board game. I'm sure this will bring hours of fun to absolutely nobody. Well, I guess it's showtime. Let's find out if this calendar is going to be ice cold or frozen out of the competition. We are, of course, still on day one, hours later, and let's see what we've got. And yeah, it's not ripping very well, this. In fact, it's ripping very well. We have always a good day when you get a minifigure, good day when you get a micro doll, maybe. We'll find out. But what on earth is that? So clearly we have the Ice Queen Elsa, who is often seen with a puddle of yellow snow because she let it go. Boom, boom. And nice little mini doll. Micro doll, mini doll. This is a micro doll. It's the smaller version. So she's got a little blue, flamey, icy thing. And then she's got, what? I don't know. Looks like a snow penguin, something like that, but it's black. I might have to research this to figure out what it is, but yeah, it's a nice little thing. Very predictable for a Frozen calendar. Let's put Elsa together and we shall see if she gets a frosty reception. So our penultimate gift for today, and the first sacrificial offering from the Frozen calendar, is Elsa and Sir Jorgen Bjorgen. Sir Jorgen Bjorgen gets approximately 4.3 seconds of screen time, which apparently qualifies for Advent Calendar immortality. He's made up of exactly 2 pieces, including a custom printed head. That metallic blue printing for the eye is particularly nice. The other half of this dynamic duo is of course the Ice Queen herself, Elsa. I gave Elsa a balloon for Christmas last year, but she let it go. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm really not a big fan of these micro dolls. Given the premium price point of the Disney calendar, LEGO should have given us full-size dolls. Here he goes again, full-grown man complaining about dolls. Notwithstanding the form factor, this is a new and exclusive micro doll on account of the new printed torso. It really does have some nice metallic printing. No printing around the back, but we do get a closer look at Elsa's blonde hair. It fits minifigures as well as micro dolls, and instantly turns Harry Potter into Draco Malfoy. Because frankly, it's about the only thing that fits into those mutant hands, Elsa comes complete with the trans blue ice element. As an Advent Calendar gift, this does tick all of the main boxes. It's always a good day when you get a minifigure or a micro doll or whatever that thing is, and the inclusion of Sir Jorgen Bjorgen is a nice little touch. Will this cute pairing help me warm to the Frozen calendar, or will my judgment be as harsh as the Ice Queen herself? I think we've got just one more to go. Our final calendar in the 2025 LEGO Advent Calendar door opening spectacular is of course LEGO City. Now I must point out that this calendar has the lowest part count of any of the calendars. The spoilers on the top of the box keep coming and coming, and that means we're going to see a lot of minifigures. Minifigures and whatever the heck this thing is. The gifts around the tree do hint at some inevitable filler, but it's a LEGO City calendar, it's at a great price point, and hints at some phenomenal content this year. The festive fun continues on the back of the box. If you're old enough to remember Polaroid photos, then I'm glad you're along for the ride. My dad threw a Polaroid camera at me once, I still have flashbacks. Joking aside, let's crack this open and see what we're working with. Now, with all the other calendars going for minifigures, mini dolls, micro dolls, or babies, this would be a very bad time for LEGO City to buck the trend. So let's dive in and see what sacrificial advent offering we have behind door number 1. Boom! Let's see what we got here. These do not tear very well this year. LEGO! Quality control, man! And oh, that is a good start. We have one of the costume minifigures. That is really nice. We've got a little polar bear outfit, very festive. I love the ice pop there, that is so cool. I like the helmet with the printing. This is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. But it's up against some tough competition today, so let's pop this little guy together and see if it gets an ice cold ranking or melts our popsicle. And so our final gift on this magical Monday the 1st of December is the Polar Bear Kid from LEGO City. Polar Bear Kid does come with an accessory in the form of this trans blue freeze pop. Suckers aside, the Polar Bear Kid is absolutely awesome. I've got to say, I am a big fan of polar bears. They're made of the white stuff, but be careful spending too much time with them as they are known for hanging around with ice. The character's made up of standard non-posable child-sized legs, but then we have this brand new and exclusive printed torso. If there's one thing we like in advent calendars, it's exclusive printed parts. The head is a really nice element, but has been used before. It does a good job of hiding that really cute face, which is a pretty rare print. This was only previously used for the hamster costume fan in the Series 27 minifigures line. As a day one gift, LEGO City absolutely knocked it out of the park. Will that be enough to win the very first gift of the day? Let's find out! And so we've liberated our first sacrificial selection from behind door number 1 of every LEGO Advent calendar. From LEGO Star Wars, hey hey, it's Babu Frik! Minecraft dug up an Alex minifigure complete with present. From the Boy What Gone Done Lived, we got the Boy What Gone Done Lived, and from the Heartlake City Mafia, we got Aliya, complete with sleeping bag. The LEGO Frozen calendar spat out Elsa with Sir Jorgen Bjorgen, and our final advent atrocity for day 1 was the Polar Bear Kid from LEGO City. Before I start, I've got to say this was an extremely difficult decision, because all of these minifigures could win in their own right on a different day. Ultimately, in last place earning 1 point for the Micro Doll and Sir Jorgen Bjorgen is the Frozen calendar. Coming in 5th with Aliya and her sleeping bag are the LEGO Friends. In 4th place earning 3 points for Minecraft is Alex, complete with that creeper sweater and gift. This was really tough and I'm sorry to all the Minecraft fans. In 3rd place earning 4 points for Harry Potter is Harry Potter. Yes, I know it's only a Christmas sweater, but the detail was so much better. This little guy came so close to getting 1st place, it's unreal. But in 2nd place earning 5 points for LEGO Star Wars is Babu Frik. Let's hope I don't lose him. That means our first advent winner earning 6 points for LEGO City is the Polar Bear Kid. This thing is just awesome and ticks all the boxes. Now of course we do need to award a festive bonus point. Again, this was a tricky choice, but I'm gonna go with Minecraft. Let's just say that gift was full of diamonds, and I love the effort with the holiday sweater. But do you agree with today's scores? Do I deserve to get blown up by a creeper for denying Minecraft 1st place? Or maybe I deserve to be frozen in ice and then carbonite for kicking Frozen and Star Wars down the score table? As always, do share your thoughts and opinions in the comments and I'll respond to as many people as I can. So after dividing the decimals and divvying up the digits, Frozen is in last place with 1 point. LEGO Friends is next with 2 points, and then we have Harry Potter and Minecraft in joint 3rd place with 4 points each. In 2nd place we have LEGO Star Wars, and our current leader is the LEGO City calendar. So hopefully you enjoyed day 1 of my advent calendar door opening spectacular and will join me for the rest of the ride. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button to help other people find it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the series. I'll be back again first thing on Tuesday morning, and I'll be tearing open every door number 2 on every LEGO advent calendar. So have a magical Monday, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.